Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on April 22, 2026, just yesterday. This paper shows that a model can boost its average reasoning performance from 58% to about 63% by learning from its own near-future self, basically using a later, more advanced version of itself as a guide. The paper is titled Near-Future Policy Optimization. And as we'll see later, this approach could significantly speed up reinforcement learning with verifiable rewards, which is a method where models learn by being told if their final answer is right or wrong. Well, Figure 1 illustrates how these near-future interventions actually play out during training. The line graph on the left shows that introducing guidance from a future checkpoint helps the model reach its performance targets about 2 times faster than standard group relative policy optimization, which is a training method that helps large language models improve by comparing groups of different responses. Moving to the bar chart on the right, the red bars highlight how the adaptive variant, auto near-future policy optimization, consistently reaches a higher performance ceiling across all reasoning benchmarks. In fact, the average score climbs to over 63%, effectively surpassing previous methods by learning from the model's own potential progress. Figure 2 explains the fundamental trade-off that makes the near-future self an effective teacher. This balance involves trajectory quality and variance cost, which measures how much a model struggles to learn from data that is too different. Panel A shows that external teachers are often too distant for stable training. Panels B and C reveal that the learning signal reaches a peak at specific checkpoint distances, like the 70-step gap for step 50. So, while Figure 2 explained the theory behind the optimal gap, Figure 3 provides a detailed architectural view of the entire workflow. The left panel shows how auto near-future policy optimization monitors training health through signals like reward plateaus and entropy, which is a measure of how diverse or unpredictable the model's answers are. On the right, the diagram shows the actual training loop where the current policy generates solutions but replaces one with a verified correct trajectory from its near-future self. Interestingly, the important sampling reweighting, a step that normally adjusts for distribution differences, is marked as optional because the two models are so similar. Alright, Figure 4 provides a deep dive into how these automated interventions actually change the model's behavior during training. Panel A illustrates that the training reward for auto near-future policy optimization stays consistently higher than the baseline group relative policy optimization, with the gap widening after each red intervention window. Next, Panel B shows the model's entropy re-expanding during those same windows. This re-expansion is crucial because it keeps the model exploring diverse strategies instead of suffering from entropy collapse, which is when a model becomes too focused on a single answer. Finally, Panel C confirms that important sampling corrections are marginal, meaning the simplified version of the algorithm works nearly as well as the mathematically exact one. Okay, Figure 4 showed the inner workings of the training process, and now Table 1 summarizes the final results across 8 multimodal reasoning benchmarks. The blue rows represent the new near-future policy optimization variants, and they consistently outperform the baselines. While standard group relative policy optimization reaches an average score of about 60%, the automated version achieves a top score of 63% because it optimizes the learning signal across all tasks. This includes tough challenges like Math Vista and Zero Bench, where the model must solve complex math problems using visual information. So, while Table 1 summarized those impressive final scores, the big takeaway is that a model's own near-future self provides the best learning signal. This approach effectively doubles training speed and shows that models can reach higher performance by balancing quality with consistency. That's it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, thanks for listening.